Hello, welcome to our channel. We're so grateful that you take time to listen to the Dhamma on this channel. We're convinced that your determination and your patience and your commitment to the Dhamma will bear great fruit. We're going through the Eightfold Noble Path more or less as fast as we can, just 10 minutes for each step. I'm sure you understand that whole books have been written on just one of these steps. The whole library's full of books about the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. So there's not a lot I can say in 10 minutes that is different that's in those books, but I hope it's condensed enough to be helpful to you. Okay, number 3 is right speech. We've talked about it several times on other of these Dhamma talks, but we'll talk about it again now. The first one is to abstain from false speech, telling lies, even exaggerating. So we can say something that isn't true by having not understood or misunderstood something. That again goes back to our intention. But when our intention is to deceive, to exaggerate, to flatly lie to other people, usually to make a good impression, or more fundamentally, to get what we want. The fundamental motivation for lying is to get people to think of us the way we want them to think of us, or to get from people what we want. So telling lies is essentially just self-serving. Buddha taught his 7-year-old son the Dhamma, and the first Dhamma teaching, if I recall correctly, was the essential nature of right speech. And he said, without understanding right speech, without living a life of right speech, we are likely to fall into all kinds of other unhealthy, unwholesome, and unwise behaviors. It's said that his son did, at age 7, completely understand the importance of right speech and became a stream winner, Satapani. So the second definition is to abstain from divisive speech, from fomenting conflict. So now in America and many other countries, frankly, there's a growing divisiveness, especially in speech. People hate the other group that talks about things the way they don't agree with. There's in our personal life, we can tell a friend something, a coworker, a classmate, some bit of information, and it's for the intention of them having a bad opinion about somebody else or some other group, or even something like a car or a neighborhood or a race of people or religion. Could be anything. We have to be careful that when we're talking, we're not enraging or angering or upsetting someone else with the intention, or even maybe not fully intentionally, to have them agree with us about what is wrong with somebody else, some other institution, some other belief system. So our speech needs to be peaceful, and it needs to enhance relationships, not foment conflict. Number 3 is abstains from harsh, abusive, or vulgar speech. Well, Certainly, that would eliminate our shouting, our screaming, our getting angry, red in the face, so to speak, using derogatory, demeaning, sexist, racist kinds of speech that hurt other people. And we need to recognize it's hurting us first. We're the ones on fire. We're the ones who are burning up, and we're using our speech to try to start a fire with somebody else. And we're very often successful, and pretty soon we have created a conflict. And there's shouting, there's vulgar language, accusations, blaming, door slamming, the silent treatment. All these result from speech. And if we can't control our speech, we're really lost. Of course, our speech arises out of our thoughts. So we start by controlling our thoughts. And in the last talk, I mentioned having thoughts of goodwill, of sympathetic joy, of loving kindness, compassion, and equanimity. So those must also rule the mind so that our speech and our actions are expressions of goodwill. Number 4, abstain from idle chatter, gossip, rumors, vain talk, from wanting to make a good impression or to gain some benefit. That's usually through flattery. So idle chatter is just talking about stuff that has no bearing on the quality of our life or the life of the person we're talking about. It's not gossip, it's just talking about things that simply don't matter or we cannot change. I won't give examples here. It could be just what somebody's wearing or somebody's personal taste or a sale that's going on in a store somewhere or some silly event that we're talking about. Gossip is the intent to spread information that is not usually, in fact, I might say absolutely not helpful to anyone. It does not help us or the hearer for us to say things that are unkind, that are negative, and give the listener a bad impression about something or someone else. And gossip and rumors are similar. They're things we have heard but we don't know. We have not had the direct experience. Somebody has told us something and we have repeated it. Ajahn Chah likes to have the saying, "Are you sure?" And in the court of law, gossip and rumors are not acceptable. If you have not had the first-hand experience of witnessing something, you cannot be a witness in a trial in the court of law. Vain talk, of course, is all the talk we talk about ourselves. Facebook and these other apps allow people to indulge themselves in promoting themselves on the internet. Most of those apps are look at me, look at me, look at me, look what I ate, look, I walked my dog, look, I'm on vacation, look at me, look at me. And from wanting to make a good impression or gain some benefit. That's, as I mentioned, that's usually flattery, gift giving, to endear ourselves to someone for the purpose of our benefit. So right speech is gentle, it's pleasant to hear, it's endearing, it's heartwarming, it's courteous, agreeable to many, and pleasing. We now know what it is and what it isn't. I hope you'll practice diligently. Right speech is one of the most difficult of the Eightfold Path to master. Thank you.